Good day, everyone. My name is Joyce Marie P. Flores, and today I will be discussing the topic Impacts of Facility Management to Industrial Design Attractiveness Principle. Attractiveness principle is a concept that incorporates the fact that any product or kind of business cannot ever be all things to all people, meaning the characteristics of the products, the features, the design of the facility, and the way you handle your limited resources cannot be perfect in all dimensions in the eye of the people, so it's better to make good decisions on what way you can attract people. That's how attractiveness principle was made. Let's go to the application field of attractiveness principle. Attractiveness principle is essential in management of various projects and businesses. Managers decide which problem is more attractive in terms of possible future improvement of the company. A manager as a decision maker needs efficient support in solving such complex problems, and system dynamics can play this role. The main advantage of this approach is the ability to reach higher complexity and to provide simultaneous calculations. That's because the attractiveness principle can be used to determine the future possible behavior of the system. If managers are able to recognize the archetype in a problem, it often helps them to solve it with less cost, and they are also often able to change its structure. Here's the structure of attractiveness principal archetype that I am talking about. As you can see, it consists of growing action that represents acceleration of growth. The slowing action 1 and 2 are the balancing loops that represents the way the system turns back to its original states. Also, the limiting factors are called the resources. What are those resources? The resources are the design you will make, the price of the product, the marketing, and all aspects that can be used in order to provide the results. Lastly, the positive and the negative side balances the total slowing actions that also influences the overall results. Examples. First one is project management system. There is a project with a negative impact of a risk. So some people were taken off the team. That's because there are unexpected changes in the project content and the economic circumstances have changed too. Because of limited resources, the company decided to take off some people. That's because they see that it's the best thing to do. It can also be called trade-off of opportunities. In order the project to be successful, they sacrifice some employees over some important resources. Another example also is attractiveness of geographical areas. All the places in the world tend to equilibrium where they are equally attractive, no matter the population class. In this case, if a city has high attractivity, people tend to move to the city. That causes some problems. The unemployment, the scarcity, and that's the examples of it. Moving on to the last subtopic is about the connection of attractiveness principle to facility management. The first one, if the facility and the features of the business or organization is not properly designed and not attractive at all, then it will trigger the customer to not visit the place. Second, the impact of facility management to attractive principle is to make sure that the resources we are using is beneficial. Third one is if my product's price is substantially better than my competitors, the customers may think or simply accept the fact that it does not have as many features as the competitors or the other competitors, or that our delivery time are much longer, meaning high marks in one area offset low marks in others. I hope I was able to deliver the topic well and hopefully you understand it. If you have any queries and clarifications, feel free to ask me. Thank you so much and have a nice day, everyone.